So with that being said, though, I think when we look at Christian theology in the full, when Adam and Eve decide to disobey God, technically we're all, subjected to death, subjected to the wages of sin, the penalty of sin. I'm not a perfect person. I deserve the worst, right? And that's because, and the only reason why I'm happily breathing is because, Jesus saved me, right? And so when we look at this pretense, like because we fell, I know this is a very unpopular thing. God can do whatever he wants, right? Whether it's, genocide, putting us to death, we've talked about suffering and all these things.
So can I ask you a question then?
Yes.
Suppose that you woke up tomorrow and you've been sort of transported into Canaan. And you wake up and you're a Canaanite.
Yeah.
And you think you haven't done anything particularly wrong, but you're a bad person, you're a sinner, right? And then the Israelites come knocking at the door, and you know that they've been sent by God. And they come to your door, and you say to yourself, well, I know that this is the will of God. Even though it's really horrible, God can do whatever he likes. So you say, please don't kill me, Mr. Israelite. Instead, let me first betray my family to you because I know it's the will of the Lord. Would you allow that to happen?
I will contest it with this, right? We all fall short of the glory of God. It says that in Romans, right? So like, whatever I'm subjected to, I'm not entitled to a good life. Like,
Yeah.
I think even me living is a gift from God. The fact that I can talk to you is a gift.
Do you think that applies to, like, infants?
Yes. Unfortunately, yes. I know it's an unpopular opinion.
So you think infants are deserving of the treatment they're given in 1 Samuel?
I think because we all fell, yes.
I'm sorry, you've been voted out.
Sorry.
Please return to
All
your
good.
seat.
Oh, so many. Good to meet you.
Hey, how's it going? Nice to meet you.
Okay, I disagree. I love to look at the case of the Amalekites in 1 Samuel 15.
Sure.
So 1 Samuel 15, it says, he uses that phrase, every man, woman, child, and then the lists off the animals,
Yep.
right? So we presume that by the end of that, if only Agag and the animal comes back, that they're all dead.
And then they show up
Right.
later
Again,
in the chapter, yeah.
chapter 27 and in
Yep.
chapter 30. Even King Agag, his descendants come up in the book of Esther.
Yes.
Right. So, like, if we're saying, just for example, we have verification that there are children related to the Amalekites who must have been there because it's Agag's children. Where else would they be? And they're alive because his descendants go on through Haman, which comes up in Esther. So,
Yeah.
how do you reconcile
There are a few
that?
things to say. Firstly, one of the points where some of the Amalekites come up again, it's explicitly said that these are people who escaped. Right? These are people who escaped. And so it's possible that God commanded that all of Amalek was destroyed. And the word harem there means utterly destroy. That might also involve a driving out of the land. So it's possible that some of them escaped, and that's where we get the descendants from. That seems totally plausible to me. The question is, did God command a genocide?